Hello and welcome to TV9 News. I'm your host Ashish Parekh. Now, the COVID-19 pandemic has affected the lives of billions of people directly or indirectly across the world. Despite all the technological advances, it is scary how a little virus could have such an effect on the global population, and yet nobody has any idea how to stop it. But one thing experts around the world firmly believe is that the pandemic could have been largely curtailed had China been transparent about the situation right from the start and let experts from other countries trace the source of the virus. In fact, even almost a year later, while countries around the world have started rolling out vaccines, nobody yet knows where the pathogen came from. In fact, China, where the outbreak was first detected, has constantly resisted efforts by the World Health Organization and multiple governments for a query into the spread of the virus. But in a rare instance, the World Health Organization Director General has said that he is disappointed that Chinese officials haven't finalized the permissions to allow a team of experts into China to examine the origins of COVID-19. Now, he says that 10 members of the international scientific team began departing from their home countries over the last 24 hours, and as part of an arrangement between World Health Organizations and the Chinese government, it was made clear that the mission was a priority for the UN Health Agency. But China is still being lackadaisical about the investigations and it has still not started. So, what is a team? Who does it comprise? What are the qualifications of all these people? Now, the team is a 10-member international expert team which has been drawn out from around the world, and they were expected to visit the city of Wuhan and start their investigations by Tuesday, and try and find out about the source of the virus in the city, which has been suspected as the place that the coronavirus first emerged from over a year ago. In fact, Dr. Michael Ryan, the World Health Organization's emergencies chief, said that the deployment had been expected to start Tuesday, but the required approvals had still not been granted from the Chinese authorities, including the visa clearances. So what is the aim of the trip? Why is this team visiting China right now? Well, this team of experts on the trip would concentrate on fundamental questions. First up, did the virus originally come from bats? And in case that happened, what was there an intermediate host linking the bats to humans? And were Wuhan wet markets the actual center of the initial outbreak? These are the questions that the team will try to find answers for. But having said that, China is still reluctant about the entire operation. Now, Beijing, ever since the beginning, has been reluctant to agree to an independent inquiry, and it has taken many months of negotiations for the World Health Organizations to be allowed access into the city. In fact, even way back in February 2020, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention had been offering to send a team of experts to China to observe its coronavirus outbreak and help, if it can, to stop the spread of the virus further. But China, even then, did not show any interest whatsoever. For months now, China had fiercely resisted demands from other nations that it should allow independent investigators into its soil to study the origin of the virus. The search for the source had led to tensions between US and other countries as well, as far as China is concerned. Now, President Donald Trump, in fact, his administration has accused China of trying to conceal the initial outbreak. The Chinese government, on the other hand, had been strictly controlling all research at home into the origins of the virus, and the state media in China as well played up reports that suggested that the virus could have originated outside China. In fact, in the initial stages, China had even tried to suppress voices on its own soil. In fact, way back in December 2020, a Chinese doctor at Wuhan Central Hospital, Li Wenlang, tried to warn fellow medics about a possible outbreak of a new disease, but he was told by the police to stop making false comments, and also he was investigated for spreading rumors. In fact, in the initial stages, China had tried to suppress voices on its own soil. Way back in December 2020, if you remember, a Chinese doctor at Wuhan Central Hospital, Li Wenlang, had tried to warn his fellow medics about a possible outbreak of a new disease, but he was told by the police to stop making false comments, and he was also being investigated for spreading rumors. Now, Dr. Li, however, died in February after contracting the virus while treating his patients, but clearly goes on to show that China has constantly been in denial mode. And also, one only wonders how different the world might have been right now had the Chinese authorities paid heed to Dr. Li's warnings. But the recent statement by the World Health Organization Director General also shows that the pandemic hasn't changed the Chinese a wee bit. Do let us know what you guys think about China's reluctance in allowing investigations on its own soil about the origin of coronavirus. Do let us know your opinion in the comment section below, and also do not forget to like, share and subscribe to TV9 Digital. Thanks a lot for watching.